Okay, here are two guys taking the 500-yard swim. They have two different styles of swimming. Let's see where they go. I think their goal is to one break 8 minutes and the other to get in the 8:30 range. So lane one here has more of a breaststroke kick with little flutter kicks thrown in. Lane two has the standard scissor kick with the combat swimmer stroke. So let's see how they do. Alright, so let's look at lane two here. He has top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide. Not bad. And top arm, bottom arm, kick and glide. Same thing, only difference is he's got more of a breaststroke kick. And both of them aren't bad swimmers. Neither one of them are obviously competitive swimmers. This one here in lane two is a shorter former wrestler type who, by the way, can swim in the 8-minute zone, which is really good for that body type and athletic background. The other guy here is a fantastic runner and, okay swimmer. So let's take a look. I noticed something lane two was doing when I was filming this is, if you notice right now, he has his top leg going forward, right? So he's got a normal scissor kick on what I would call that's his strong side. Now, if he faces us, which he doesn't, so he's still on his strong side. Now, when he goes on his weak side, let's take a look at his kick, because his kick is different on his weak side than it is his strong side, which is a very common mistake people make with swimming the side stroke and changing sides. Alright, so here we go. He's going to be on his weak side now, right? So notice his top leg. His top leg is going backwards. So what's that mean? That means he is using the same kick for 500 yards. So he might as well just stay on his strong side and kick the same thing, right? Because that's what he's doing also on his weak side. He has a strong side kick for his weak side. Now, the only difference is, his top arm pull will be balanced because he's working both top arm, bottom arm when he switches sides. So, however, I will say this. He swims an 8-minute 500-yard swim. Former wrestler, non-swimmer, short guy. That's excellent. I'm not going to argue with those results. So I don't want to go too much on this poor technique because, like I said, he's moving out and he's doing really well. However, if he were to take the same philosophy into swimming with fins for 2 miles, that's where it becomes an issue. Because what you want to be able to do when you're swimming with fins for longer distance swims is have that top leg go forward on both sides so you actually do get a muscle group break when you do that kick. Now this guy who has a breaststroke kick, he won't be able to do this kick with a pair of fins on because you can't do breaststroke with a pair of fins on, right? So he's going to have to learn more of a scissor kick, flutter kick version when he swims long distance with fins. So for right now, it doesn't matter what side he chooses to breathe on, he's got the same kick. So it's same with lane 2. So the one thing that this breaststroker is doing is he is breaststroking and he's not taking his ankles or closing his legs all the way together. So he's probably not getting the full breaststroke kick. And then he disrupts his breaststroke kick with these little flutter kicks. So what I would recommend doing is kicking harder and getting those legs all the way shut. Don't jump right into those little flutter kicks. Maybe try a dolphin kick in between your kicks. All right, here we go. Strong side swimmer. Combat swimmer stroke. He's over halfway done. Doing really well. I think that's 300 yards in less than 5 minutes. So he's going to be at the 8-minute mark. Now, notice once again, Same kick as he did on the other side. Top leg is going backwards. When he flips over, his top leg goes forwards. So, it's not bad. He's doing 6 to 7 strokes per length. That's pretty good considering his height. Now you notice he skipped his double arm pull and goes straight into stroking. So this length will probably be a little more strokes. There's 4 strokes for him. All right, I won't be able to get the rest of that count, but yeah, he might still be able to do 7. Might have hit 8 on that one without the double arm pull. So if you can, when you kick off this wall, even though you're winded, try your best to kick off, glide, double arm pull like that, come up for your first stroke at that yellow lane marker. That will basically turn a 500-yard swim into about a 300-yard swim because you're just using the walls. Now, obviously this doesn't work if you're in a 50-yard pool or 50-meter pool because you will get less walls. But in a 25-yard or 25-meter pool, take advantage of it. Nothing wrong with it. You might be a little slower in a 50-meter pool. But you can look at it as this way too. You don't have to change direction so many times and you keep your momentum up. So I've seen people actually, match their 25-yard swims, pool swims, with a 50-yard pool as well. So, all right, here we go. Almost done with this. He's at 640. And we're a few seconds fast from when they took off. So he's probably about a 6:45 right now. So not bad. Let's see how it is. He's skipping that double arm pull. There's 2 strokes. 3 strokes. 4. Like I said, he could be a little more efficient. Getting that double arm pull does help him. There's 6. Yeah, I thought he'd be at 7 and 8 right now. There's 7. There's 8. So 8 strokes. Like I said, it's not horrible. Where it gets bad is when you're doing double digits. But all he'd have to do is kick off that wall double arm pull, and he'd be able to take off 2 strokes easy. Just by getting that extra glide out there. But notice he's still doing the same old kick. Alright, here we go. Breaststroke kick. Yep, and all these little flutter kicks messing up his breaststroke kick. He's not getting that far with his breaststroke kick on this one. He gets a lot further after a little correction after the swim when he does a hard breaststroke kick. Keep those ankles close together while you glide, and then try a little dolphin kick before you do the kick again. Wow, look at that. Sub 8 minutes. Nicely done, lane 2. And then we have next guy coming in. Probably going to be right about, yeah, he almost got lapped. Not quite. So it's 8:25 right now. And he'll come in right about 8:30, about what he wanted. So not a bad job. Like I said, these aren't beautiful swims, but they're effective, and you can't argue with the results of an 8-minute or an 8:30 swim. So there you go. Good job.